Hello everyone, you are most welcome again on my channel, and in this channel we are going to complete your whole English literature. We are working on vocabulary, grammar, spoken and literature. So if you love English literature or language, you can follow this channel. Subscribe for more videos. So today's topic is articles. We will complete whole grammar in this series. So keep in touch and press the bell icon so that you will not miss any update. Let's talk about article in today's video. We will be talking about articles and all concepts of articles. So video will be a little longer. So please have patience and enjoy the video. What are articles? First of all, we should know that there are three articles in English. First is a, second is an, and the. The is called definite article, and why it is called definite article? Because it makes the things definite. Means we know if we are using the before any word, okay, it means we already know that word. That's why this word is definite and it is not unknown. Whenever we will use the, it means this thing is not unknown and we know this thing before. Now let's come to A and N. These are called introductory articles. And why we call them introductory article? Because whenever first time we are talking about anything in English or any noun in English, we use A or N. And these two are used with singular. You should take a pen and notebook and you should also make your notes like this. It is used with singular, and as many of you have heard this thing, that these are used with A, E, I, O, U. But these are not used with the actual letter, but we use the sounds of the letter. So let's see here the example. Here you can see we are using an X-ray. X-ray is not a vowel, but still we are using a sound. So, sorry, it is in Hindi. Actually, I am writing here in Hindi, but it is a sound if you will go through phonetics. Okay. Phonetics means the sounds in English. There are 44 sounds in English. So X-ray, so we will see the sound comes from this X-ray. That's why we are using N. A one way. So here we get sound V. That's why we are using, because that is not from vowel sound. That's why we are using V, A. So a one way, not N. We will not look at this word, this letter, but we will look at this sound it makes. Now let's come to the another one. A unique. So it gives the sound of unique, Y sound, or you can say Y. So unique man, a unique man. An umbrella, an umbrella. Alright. So hopefully you got the idea that we are to focus on sound, not the actual letter in English. Now let's come to the uses of the. The is used before any unique thing. If something is unique, we use. So this is shortcut way to remember. But there are lots of other uses of the. The makes things definite. That's why it is called definite article. Now let's see this one. The uses of the are before superlative degree we use the, and if there is comparative degree we use the just for this special case. Before every superlative degree we need to use the. Like she is the tallest, so tallest is superlative degree, so we are using the before it. Now let's come to the comparative degree. In comparative degree we don't use the, but there is only one special case in which we use the. Of the two, if this phrase is there, of the two, we use the. So here we will have the example, he is better of the two. So remember this for your competitive exams. If you are preparing for competitive exams, keep this thing in mind because this comes in errors. Now let's come to the uses of the again. The house in which we, the house which we saw. It means we saw that house. Okay, it means we were going somewhere. Okay, we saw a house. We saw a house, and later we are talking about that house, that particular house. So that's why we are using the here. Got it? Like I met one of my friend. The friend is very good. So I am talking about the same friend. Here are some idiomatic uses. You should remember all these. Whenever you will use these idiomatic uses, you will use the. Whenever you will get a lot of, a great deal of, a great many of, a number of, a large amount of the money, like. Okay, if you get these idiomatic uses, you will use the. And if there you need to find error in your exam, you need to see that whether there the is used or not. So if the is used, sentence will be correct. Now let's come to the gradual development, or we can say relative development. The more he gets, the more he wants. And there is one shortcut I want to tell you. Just learn or mug up some sentences of each rule, and you will never fail to recognize the error. And you will always remember how to use the. Gradual development. The more he gets, the more he wants. Or you can say, the more we practice, the more we understand. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, somewhere, some places we don't use articles. So, where to omit the articles? Before the words like school, college, hospital, and market. But not everywhere. We don't use the, we will not use the before these places if we are going there for general sense or general work. Like every student goes to school, so we will not say I go to the school for study, because we go school for study, and if that is my general sense, we will just remove the. So I go to school for study. Same thing happens with college, hospital, and market. Means if we are going there for our general work, so we will not say like I go to hospital, he goes to hospital, not the hospital, unless we want to make it definite. Like I will say, let me tell you one example. Like I visited a hospital in Dehradun, and the hospital was very good. Got it? Now here I am using the hospital to tell you that that is the same hospital what I visited. Got it? Same thing happens with the market, hospital, and college and school. Now another one is you need to remember these words where you need to omit these things. kind of, rank of, title of, plenty of, a great deal of. If you get these things, you will not use the. Don't use that. He is promoted to the rank of an SP. He is promoted to the rank of. So because we are using this thing, this phrase, rank of, that's why we are using the. Men, women, life, death. If these are for wider sense, like if I am talking about men, and men are, we can say, from whole world. So we will say men is mortal. Men is mortal. So if you are generalizing these words, we will not use any article. Next, I just forgot to tell you, like we can say Indian, or you can say American, or any country you are from. So you can take examples. So you will say Indian, and what is difference between Indian and the Indian? Okay. So when we say the Indian, it means I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people. And if I simply say Indian, I'm talking about language. Got it? So this is the presentation on article for today. In next video, we will be talking about verbs or pronoun. Hopefully you liked the video. If you like the video, please do share this with your friends and visit again the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care. See you in next video.